Hey, how are you doing? It's good to be back with you on the SheEO News, July 6th, 2022. It is Wednesday, coming off of a holiday weekend. I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. I hope it wasn't too hot. I happened to be in Ohio, which was nice because they have the lake, and that breeze that came over that lake was so nice. It has been a long time since I felt anything like that back in school in the Hampton Roads area. We have Virginia Beach, and man, to be in Norfolk, Virginia, even in Hampton, just surrounded by all that water, it is a different type of feeling, even on a hot day. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend. So what's been going on in the world with your business? It is Business Week in the district. So I hope you are enjoying the posts. We try to give you value, put out different information, hope that it's something that you can use or pass along to someone that you know. I hope you've been adding people into the SheEO district. We're always looking to add more people so we can grow together and learn from one another. The only thing missing is you. What is the vision of the SheEO district? Our vision is to help develop and increase the greatness that is already inside of each woman that is in our presence, while changing the mediocre mindset and replacing it with a high-level mindset. Pretty much, folks, we're striving for excellence. That's what we're doing. And, God made us, He created us, He gave us visions and dreams and inventions, and we are to operate in excellence. It's already in our God DNA, and we're just here to help facilitate that. We're all learning and growing together, so make sure you tell your friends and business besties about this. They don't even have to have a business. They may not be ready. They're doing research, but it's better for them to be in the environment to see everybody else and to see you. Sometimes it takes us and our growth to attract someone who's kind of in the background. You can't tell that they're watching us. So add them in the group, and you never know. That might be your next business partner. They were just waiting on you to make a move, right? I'm speaking from experience, and I know it to be true. So always bet on yourself. Add them to the group and let them see your growth. We want to welcome our 3,000 plus members. We are growing, and we are excited to welcome Wanda Jones, Tamelia Smith, Kim Possible, Faustina Mills, Natalie Kemp, Tamika Martin, Kawambe Dorsey, Erica Nicole Favors, Suds and Satin, Wanda Wellens Jones, Stelfa Ellis, Prue Alexis, Rowan Nicole, Tracy Reed, Jeanette Poinsett, Marschelle Glover, Cassinet Cockshell, and Kimberly Sunshine. Welcome to the district. I hope you received the tag when our director of engagement, none other than Coach K. Marie, the Hype Me Up Queen. She posted a beautiful welcome message in the SheEO group on Facebook. I hope you received your tag. Introduce yourself. Let us know who you are. Turn on your notifications so you'll be abreast of all the SheEO goings-on. It's always something good, always something fun, so we can grow in support of that vision. We're striving for excellence. This is the year of wealthy. You've heard me talk about this before, so we should have this memorized by now, shouldn't we? Experiencing wholeness in business, relationships, health, spirituality, wealth, and financial assets. Wholeness manifested by way of internal healing. We are healing. Everything that's posted, every event, it is to increase the movement, the forward movement of our healing, right? We're getting better, right? Even the struggles that come along, it is to help us to be better. There is no strength without struggle. Now, I'm not talking about struggles that just break us down. I'm talking about the ones that we need to go to shut off the old so that we can walk into our wealth. And that is across the board, just like it says here. It's wholeness, nothing missing, nothing broken across the board. So we welcome you to walk into the year of wealth. This isn't something that we're just doing in 2022, but we're making a note of it because in 2023, we would have gone on to the next level. And as they say, different level, different devil. But we learned what to do in this year. Do you remember how we've had the different ladies to write chapters in books, and they are talking about their experience, the 2020 vision? Do you remember that? And they're talking about what they learned from the pandemic, what they went through, right? That was just like the setup, the step up for us to learn and even acknowledge what we had to go through or are going through, right? Because it's a process day to day. And so we're healing, walking into our wealthy. And so next year, because we did it this year, we're going to be able to jump on board even quicker. We're going to be able to hopefully sidestep some things, be able to dodge, duck, and move certain challenges coming at us because we went through it this year. So here is to your continued healing and being more than a conqueror and being able to just remain whole after receiving the lesson and being able to just power through whatever's waiting for you next year. That's only going to make you stronger. Get excited about that. Christian advocates reassuring and empowering our sisters. For prayer requests or mental health check-in, please check in with SheEOCares.com. Our director of CARES is Pangela Jones. You have seen her all fabulous and beautiful all throughout the SheEO district. Are you following her? She's doing big things. She has a heart for the people, and so does her team, Jamaica Townsend and Denise Henry. These are the ladies who will pray for you, will check in on you. I am a person who has been checked on before, who has submitted prayer requests, and just knowing that someone else is out there to pray for me, to check on me, even when I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was just going to be one phone call or something like that. They checked on me for a couple of weeks, just checking in to see how you're doing, just letting you know that I'm still praying for you. Even though we do know in the back of our head that everybody's going through something, it's still nice to know that someone cares, someone is thinking of you. So please take advantage of this free resource. We're even partnered with some professionals in the area of counseling. So please contact them so they can get you the resources that you need. Have you been following the Power of the P Summer Series Conversations? Our lovely Miss Kelly A. Bowens, the founder and CEO of the SheEO District, has been putting on some powerful conversations. Again, helping us to heal across the board in business. And not only in business, it's just like I said, across the board. Powerful conversations that will help you to look within, put whatever you need or put whatever is needed inside of you so it can come out in a productive way toward whatever it is that you need concerning your business life. The next brunch is July 24th at 1 p.m. and that is on a Sunday. Hurry up and get your tickets because they will sell out. It will be hosted by the beautiful Dior, our Lux Queen Honeybee, who is our Senior Leader Director of Branding. Our panelists will be Kelly, Latisa McCoy, Manisha Holiday, and Mickey Riley. If you're not following these women, I think you need to follow them. My timeline is full of value. I met Latisa at a networking event, and I've met Manisha before. Wonderful, wonderful ladies, brilliant women in business. Go and meet them. Go rub shoulders, right? That's what we do here in the SheEO District. We, as Tom Jordan would say, we party with a purpose. Go on out, network, make a new business bestie. You never know, your business partner, your next client, collaborator is right here within the district. They're right here. So come out and meet them. Bottomless Mimosas by P. Angela. I'm telling you, she is just a wonder. She has her brand. She has different types of mimosas. The lavender one and the Atlantan is delicious. You gotta check her out. So come on to the brunch. There's the menu. It will be a taco bar that looks so good. That signature cupcake. I go in and get the candy out of the bag when nobody's looking because the candy on top of the cupcake is delicious. I want the candy. I don't even want the cupcake. Just, pass the candy down to me. It's good. And I don't know why the candy is so good, but it is. So go out so you know what I'm talking about. Get a taco, drink a margarita, a watermelon margarita, and sit back and enjoy yourself. Now, you all know Dior, she is not going to let you just sit down. It is interactive. So it's a place where you can come, get knowledge, you can network, you can laugh, shed a tear, plenty of tissue boxes around, but you'll be on your feet. Dior is an amazing host. You're going to have a great time. So just to recap, Kelly A. Owens will be on the panel along with Manisha Holiday. You see, she is in public relations. Mickey Riley, who is a licensed financial professional. She's the founder of the Fabulous 40 and Over Club. And then Miss Letisa McCoy. She's a broker, McCoy Realty. And go out and follow these women. I promise that you will not be disappointed. So with all the talk about wealthy, get yourself some wealthy gear. Go to the SheEODistrict.com/apparel. Also, let me throw in that your notifications need to be turned on. It's very important because the SheEO Academy will be getting up and started very soon. Our director of the Academy is Miss Ilyas Simpson, another fabulous senior leader here in the SheEO District. Make sure you keep up with what's going on. Go to the website, just get some details about the Academy, also about Tribe. If you want to become a member, we have some things in the works now to make sure we're servicing everyone where they are. It's very important that, when I come into the SheEO District, I was met where I was, and then, you kind of build up. So we want to do that for everyone. It's just wonderful because some people may not be ready for this step, but you're ready for this. It's nothing wrong with it, right? We're all on a journey, but we're in different parts, and that's okay because it's about your journey, about your life, and what God is doing for you, right? So we want to make sure that we don't put everyone in the same category because that's what makes it so wonderful, right? And that's how we help each other. Different points of views, different perspectives, different backgrounds, and then we come together, high level excellence, right? So what I want to do differently today, I want to talk about something that I think is very important, and it's business week, right? And so I know you all have been to the pumps, and if you are in any type of logistics or transportation business, I know you're hurting right now with all these gas prices. I say that to say one of my close friends, she owns 2 tractor trailers. I love her so much. It's like whenever we get together, it's like mind blown, right? She's like one of my business barometers and keeps me abreast of things. And it's just amazing. That's why you need to be within the SheEO District so you can be talking to women like this. You'll go back home and then have all these ideas that God had already put in you. But it's like being around the right people just brings it all up, right? So I'm a believer of knowing stuff, right? I like to be cute. I post in my business, this and that, but I need to know what I'm talking about. And a part of being a business person is having your ear to the street and knowing what's going on in the world because it affects us. Love makes the world go round. That was great in the 60s, but money makes the world go round, right? Let's keep it real. How do I know? Have you been to the gas pump? Have you been to the grocery store? Those people who have money in their pockets and saved and invested, they may be hurting because they got to dip into their savings. But if you have the money, certain things are an inconvenience, right? It's not an issue. It's not keeping you up at late at night. But we serve a God. We are Christians, so we're not scared, right? But you still need to know what's going on and knowing how money affects us in business, the lack of it especially, right? So let's talk about those work practices because I think it's important to know why are the prices so high. So there are 2 reasons why the prices have soared. It is the recovery from the pandemic as well as that invasion, Russia's invasion of Ukraine. That's why our gas prices are so high. I went out and did my research because remember I told you nobody knows anything, right? You need to go and find out for yourself, process it, We listen to other sources, chew the meat, spit out the bones, but at the end of the day, you need to understand why you're paying $100 total to fill up your takeoff premium gas, opposed to the $60, I guess, that you were paying before. And I'm not a premium gas American because I just am cheap that way, and my car takes corn oil. I can go to the grocery store and buy some Wesson and fill the tank right up. That was on purpose. Anyway, have you heard that Joe Biden, our president that we elected, is going to take a trip over to Saudi Arabia? He told us during the debates are my playoffs, folks. I love politics. He told us during the debates that Saudi Arabia was horrible, blah, 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 but he is going over there, and we have a feeling that he's going over there to talk about oil prices. Why? Saudi Arabia has the largest spare capacity of any big oil producing nation, and it can boost its production quickly. So again, gas prices are high because of the pandemic. We're recovering, and then Russia's invasion of Ukraine. What does Russia's invasion of Ukraine have to do with us over here in these United States of America? Well, because of all of that foolishness going on, there have been sanctions put on the countries and the exporting of things. And what are sanctions? They're threatened penalties for disobeying laws. So we are caught in the crossfire of what they're doing. The other thing is, the majority of the oil is not produced in the United States. So if this country is putting sanctions on that country, and China, they're the biggest consumer of energy, and if they've had some COVID cases, or I guess an increase in COVID. So if they are stopping their production, or putting limits on whatever it is that their country does, it affects us, because we, United States, we're exporting everything in. We're just caught up in the crossfire. I want you to go and do some homework. I want you to Google Brent crude prices. Because of the pandemic, recovering from the pandemic, and because of that Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the Brent crude prices have increased. So the crude oil is trading above $120 a barrel. The prices have gone up 50%. Go Google that. It's on the New York Stock Exchange, and it's trading right now for $192.87. So what is the Brent crude? I had to look it up because I wanted to know, well, who are these folks, right? Physically and financially traded on the market based around the North Sea of Northwest Europe. So it's like any and everything that is associated with the Brent complex. Go look it up and go read it. So all of these places are not in the United States. We are caught up in the crossfire. So you may say, well, where does the gas station get their gas? I looked it up because I had a question. Once I found out about the Brent crude prices. U.S. petroleum refineries make gasoline and other petroleum products from crude oil and other liquids that are produced in the United States or imported from other countries. Nearly all of the gasoline sold in the United States is produced outside of the United States. So you see how we're caught up in somebody else's mess. Why is this important to you as a business owner? Because you need to understand why you should have savings. You need to understand why you should be investing your money, because it's nothing that we can do about this. Absolutely nothing. We got to ride it out. So for those of us who have put money to the side, and if we have a logistics business or any type of business that requires us to drive and pick up and drop off, we have something stored up, because inflation, it happens. Look around. We can't do anything about it. So the people who have invested, who have the savings, who have been saving up for the rainy day are still operating. But for those who did not, they're struggling right now. And it happens. We just have to learn from it. So just make sure when we're out here starting businesses that we understand all the different things that go into running a business. It's a learning process. I am a believer of jumping out there and doing it. I learned from doing more so than kind of reading. I got to do it. However, these are some of the risks of starting a business, especially something in the transportation, logistics type area. And then for those of us who are still working every day and running a business on the side, we still got to put gas in the car to go to and from work. So whether for business or for personal, the moral of the story is save for a rainy day, because it'll come in handy. Because it's not like we can go over to Saudi Arabia ourselves and say, hey, need you to let some of that gas go because I need the gas to be back down to $3.50, $4 because it's $5 and $5.50 is killing me. We can't do that. And it also brings to mind to voting your local elections. Pay attention to what's going on, because these are the people who can help influence these decisions. So everything works together. You can't live in a bubble and run a business. You got to be aware there's politics to everything, and money is involved in everything. It's always about money in these areas. Am I making sense? That's all I have, folks. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. We are building up our platforms. We are going to be visible. You're going to see SheEO everywhere. So get on board, go to the website, the SheEOdistrict.com, take a look around. Make sure you will be ready so that when all of the new programs go out, you'll be the first one jumping on and bring your business bestie with you. Thank you again for spending some time with me. My name is Marschelle Weeks, Senior Leader serving in the SheEO District as the Director of Social Media, also a licensed financial coach. Reach out to me, follow me, tag me on some of your posts for those of you who are new so I can follow you. And have a great day, folks. Walk into your wealthy, because you should prosper.